Alright guys, how's it going? So let's have a look back at the previous week, game week 25, see how things went down. So first game I'm going to review is my game, Colo Colo FC or Rolo Rolo FC versus Sandy Manny Happy Days. Went right down to the wire. Southampton versus Leeds was the last game week, the last fixture in the game week. We both had a few players, namely Jack Harrison, Stuart Dallas, and Meslier for Jura, and I had Liam Cooper, Rafinha, Ings, Ward-Prowse, Nathan Redmond, and Vestergaard. So I had more than Jura. I ended up just nicking it in the end. Rafinha got a goal, a clean sheet from Liam Cooper, but Dallas got a goal as well. Stu was unlucky, really, not to win this matchup. He got 160 points from 14 players, so he was averaging above 10 points per player. I had 17 players with 174.75, which, again, it's above 10 points per player, so but just ever so slightly just pipped Duracell there. But Duracell, I've just watched Gabe's preview of the game week, and I think Jura's got a decent side, mate. I think Jura's got a decent side. Someone needs to look out. Anyway, next game week. The next game week was Ragman versus STP. So let's have a look at what went down here. Who were the highest scorers? Yeah, so STP, bit of a charmed life, living off Fulham fodder. But his Fulham contingent done really well. Zambo Anguissa 12 points, Lookman 22.5, Adaraboa 11.75. So he's done quite well. Overall, he got 84.5 points. Ragman, let's have a look, see who your key players were. Fernandinho, 17 points. Has that ever happened before, Fernandinho? Dan James, just have brought him in on a whim. Mahrez 12 points, but luckily Phil Rag 96 points beat Steve the Perv, which was great for me. It allowed me to jump top of the league without Steve winning his game, getting the extra 3 points, and of course he is ahead on goal difference, so that 3-point gap was all essential. But yeah, well done Rag, that was a great win for you. Your footsteps coming upstairs. Next one, Bukaki Jackies versus the Villains. So Bukaki Jackies ended up on 117. Villains ended up on 93.75. But from memory, actually, 93.75 is not bad for the Villains, considering where they were. Where did all they come from then? Paddy Bamford, yeah, of course. So he had Paddy Bamford in, who got a goal in that game. Maguire 20.25 points. No one else of any notable scores really. Morpay got 10 points into double figures, but Kyle had a good game this week. Raheem Sterling 18.5. Minamino, he got 11 points. No bother, mate, thanks. Yeah, no bother. What was that? Thanks for giving you Minamino. No problem. Thanks for Pogba. Zinchenko 14.75. Nelson Semedo 19.5 points. But I don't know if any of you guys watch the all the online stuff from the community. Semedo's been tipped to be subbed, i.e. players should sub Semedo, not play him. Not that he will be subbed. So I wonder if Kyle's been watching or listening to those podcasts. We'll shall find out. So yeah, great win for Kyle. Kyle turned his team round. Bit of a glory supporters team, like it's got all the top teams on there, but some people like to do it that way rather than look for the hidden gems, do the hard work. Piqué and De Bruyne versus Intergalacticos. Yeah, so Bry won this eventually. And again, this was another one that was pretty close. It was going to the wire, but Bry just beat Plops by 5 odd points really. Madison 16 points for Bry. Wolves didn't work for you this week, did it? Traore, Pedro Neto, Ni Good Tal, 12 points between them. Robinson 15 points, Pope 12.25, just notable scorers there from 11 players played. Pique De Bruyne, Pereira 13 points, seems to be consistently scoring for you. Trossard, no problem, 8.5 points. Richarlison 10.5 points, so could have went anywhere this one, but Bry is keeping the distance, or keeping the distance nice and short between himself and that gap at the top of the league. I expect him to be near the top of the league by the end of the season. And finally, Scranton Stranglers versus the Chudley Cannons. So Chudley Cannons got a decent win. So I've just watched Gabe's video and he reckons Chudley Cannons is going to beat me because he's got 20 players and all this bullshit. Double game weeks, they're a trap, don't fall into them. Apart from this one, I mean I had 17 players and one is the tie. But yeah, this next one, it's a trap, boys. You don't have to play 22 players, you get stitched, especially this time of the season. So Scranton Stranglers, 73 points from 11 players, pretty pants. Chudley Cannons, 10 players played, 83 points, didn't even have to play his full contingent, so really poor week from Gabe there. Ben Mee, 10.75 points, but look at the minuses on that. Regulion, minus 0.25, Wan-Bissaka, minus 0.15, Souček, fucking 0, man. Aubameyang, 0.5. I mean, I guess we could say he's a little bit lucky, but the best player in a Scranton Stranglers team at the minute is Harvey Barnes. He's absolutely on fire. I would send you a trade, but I know you wouldn't accept for what I would give you, so there you go. Sanchez for Chudley Cannons, minus 0.75, which is worrying, because I've got 2 Brighton defenders in this week, but I would imagine he's going to keep Sanchez in, so blah blah blah. But actually, look at this defensively. Ruben Diaz, 10.5 points. Tarkovsky, 13.75 points. Gazbaz, 11 points. Jesse Lingard, 13 points. Bertrand Traore, 15.5. I mean, reading them at the beginning, it almost looks like 83.3 is two little points, but then you get to the top end and you got Westwood, Ace, Harry Kane, 6, Ollie Watkins, 7.5, Timo Werner, 1. Maximum on the bench, 16.5. So yeah, but Chudley Cannons won this one. It was mainly down to his midfield and defence that put up a majority of his scores. That's a review for this game week. Chudley Cannons, bottom of the league. Rolo FC, top of the league. Everyone else in the middle. Enjoy double game week, boys. Remember, it's a fucking trap. Don't get sucked in. See ya.